Well, hello there, fellow fish keepers. Just in the old fish room, as you can see and hear. Catching up with a few water changes and a bit of a breeding action. And a brew, obviously. And I was thinking, maybe I should do a video. It's been a while. And I've been looking over a few of my most watched YouTube channels, kind of looking for a bit of inspiration, and I come across a video from Michael's Fish Room. Now he did a video, I found it to be quite an interesting video on the channels that he watches. Of course, little old me was mentioned. Thanks very much, Michael, I appreciate that. So that kind of inspired this video. So I made a list, the old-fashioned way, pen and paper, of all the channels that I most frequently watch. I've gone for a different way of doing it though. Michael only covered the fish videos he watches, but I'm going to cover all of the videos I watch, because as with everybody, I'm interested in a few different things, and some of you guys might also be interested in these other things. Yeah, I don't watch all of these channels every day, but I do watch as much as I possibly can when I'm kicking back after work, chilling out. I'll just go on my subscription list and I'll watch a couple of channels each night, just so I can stay up to date with them all, really. Obviously I do watch videos from other channels, but these 28 channels are what I most frequently watch. Some of them I'll watch every day, some of them only tend to upload videos every month or so, kind of a bit like me at the moment, with my uploads being a bit all over the place. The first two channels are only really going to be of interest to you if you are a fellow vapor, like me. The first one is Richard from Vaping with Twisted 420. He's a funny ass guy. I really enjoy watching his videos, never fails to make me laugh. Keeps up to date with all the new mods being released, and he does a lot of videos regarding the FDA and TPD regulations that are coming into force on May 20th. But also he does, you know, tech videos like gadgets, drones, remote control cars. He used to work installing car audio systems, so there's some videos on that. There's also car videos, so you know, it's not strictly vaping. He does cover a range, but certainly if you're into vaping, he's definitely one to check out. And the other one being Rick Trippers. He's quite well known for his YouTube channel, and he's a funny guy. He is a funny guy. I don't watch him anywhere near as much as I watch Twisted, but again, he keeps everybody up to date with the new regulations, and he's also kept up to date with all the new products hitting the market, and does honest reviews. So if you like review type channels, Rick Trippers is one to check. And what I will say, guys, is all the links to these channels will be down in the description. If you check any of them out and find yourself hitting the subscriber button, please leave a comment just saying that you were directed to the channel by me. I feel there's nothing worse than having a flurry of subscribers and not knowing where the hell they've come from all of a sudden. So there, them two. The next one, if you're into cars, strictly, well, not strictly, but mostly JDM type cars, Japanese, Nissan, Mazda, that kind of car, you ought to check out Mighty Car Mods. A pair of Australian guys, really funny guys. There's not a single video I've not watched of theirs. They're brilliant. And they'll basically take a car and turn it into a big JDM mess. One series that's worth watching is them building Moog's Mini, Supercharged Mini. Sick as shit car. So yeah, Mighty Car Mods, you need to get on them. The next one is Roadkill. They're American. And they basically do the same thing as Mighty Car Mods, but with American cars. So rat rods, hot rods, supercharged, twin supercharged American muscle, but with a difference. They'll take an absolute shed of a car, make it even worse, and then just thrash the balls out of it. So them two guys there, they're quality to watch, so you need to check them out. Next one is the Slap Train. Now he's a gaming channel, but all of his games are centered mostly around motorsport. Dirt Rally, Sebastian Loeb Rally, Forza Horizon, you name it. And he's most into his drifting. And also runs a sim rig, as they call it, which is a simulation racing system where you've got a racing wheel, H-pan shifter, and a clutch, accelerator and brake pedal set up, running with the force feedback and vibration, just to get the feel as if you're actually driving the car. But he puts his own twist on things, and he's a funny guy, so he's worth checking out if you're into that sort of stuff like I am. The next one's Grime Report TV. A lot of you overseas watchers probably won't bother with this one, considering grime is mostly, if not all, UK music. It's kind of like, it's a tricky genre to explain really of music. It derived from the old school garage type music, with a bit of hip hop thrown in there, so it's all like rapping and stuff. Grime Report TV shows a lot of that, but there's one particular person I watch it for, and that's a guy called Big Nasty. If you like having a laugh, you need to check out Big Nasty. He's probably one of the funniest guys I've ever watched. Some of the shit he comes out with is just unbelievable. So if you're game for a laugh, you need to check out Grime Report TV. The next one is going to come of absolutely zero surprise, and I would be deeply surprised if none of you know who this person is. Goes by the name of Joey, the king of DIY. Great channel, the biggest aquarium related channel currently on YouTube, with over, I don't even know how many subscribers he's got. Last time I cared to check, it was over 250,000. He might have even hit 500,000 by now. Oh look, Biggie's come to say hello. Me Geophagus, he's called Biggie. I'm a hip hop fan, yo. So yeah, there's him doing all kinds of crazy acrylic tank builds, glass tank builds. But the one thing I watch him for the most is stingrays. I've got a very keen interest in stingrays, I always have. They're just a majestic animal. Very underrated and misunderstood. So that's one of the main reasons why I watch Joey. Man, I should have shortened this list down a bit. I'll try and go a bit quicker. The next one is Andy Woods, another fish channel. If you like your larger Central American cichlids, for instance, Tiger Motos, Feste, Texas, Haitiensis, Midas, umbies, all that kind of fish. Andy Woods, you really don't want to miss out his channel. He's probably got the most impressive collection of American cichlids I've seen to date. And he puts a funny twist on things as well, so he's definitely worth the recommendation. The next one is Rta Motorsport. Again, very much like the Slap Train, full sim rig setup, PC gamer, but he mostly concentrates on games like Dirt Rally, the proper in-depth racing, iRacing, that kind of stuff. Great guy, keeps his stuff serious, nothing too funny thrown in, but he is worth a watch. The next one, I can't pronounce his surname, Brian Bark ZYK. I'm really sorry, Brian, I can't pronounce your name. Zyke, maybe? Bark Zyke? Brian Bark Zyke? Or could it be a silent C, so it's Bar Zyke? Who knows? But he's mainly a vlog channel, but he vlogs about the snakes that he keeps, breeds and sells. He's got a bloody huge warehouse just heaving with every possible species of snake you could ever imagine. And then you go into the cellar of said warehouse to be met with I think it's a caiman that he rescued, and he now has it as a pet. Real amazing channel. And there's also spiders and whatnot there. Excellent channel, well worth the watch. If any of these channels are inspirational to me, it's definitely Brian's channel. He's always happy and upbeat, and he just can't wait to tell the world about his day, and that's what I admire about his channel. So keep up the good work, Brian. I am a hardcore fan, and without a shadow of a doubt, if I lived anywhere near the States, I would be visiting you. Next one, great guy. I spoke to him a fair bit across comments and whatnot, and I mentioned him earlier on. Michael's Fish Room, got a cracking fish room set up there. He's not been in the fish room game too long, but he's thrown himself balls deep straight into the deep end, and he's producing some really nice fish and doing the best of what he's got. So massive respect, Mike. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll always have my support. The next one, again, I can't pronounce her surname. Katrin Bernd, Swedish, I think she is. I can't quite remember. Again, a vlog type channel, and one to watch if you like your tattoos and whatnot, or you've got questions about tattoos you want answering, or you just want to watch some eye candy. We boys up in here, it's how we ball, yo. But yeah, she's one to check out. She's very inspirational with what she does. The next one is the UFC channel. I am a UFC fan. More to the point, I am a huge Conor McGregor fan. I've got one of his t-shirts on right now, because that's how I roll. Yeah. So I like to use that channel to keep up to date with any fights that I might have missed, or highlights, or any, behind the scenes kind of action. That channel's good for that. Ed from Tech Source. If you like watching videos about PC setups, PC builds, tech related reviews, gadgets, PC component reviews, that kind of stuff, he's your man you want to watch. Great guy, always has a laugh, worth the watching. Back to the fish, we've got Scuba Steve. Great guy, Scuba Steve. I've learned a lot regarding discus from that guy. He's real down to earth, and he will, speak to you. And he just makes enjoyable content. None of this full of editing and cuts and all that stuff. He just hits record and he just goes for it, and it works. he has got a good little channel there. If you like your comedy and you want something to watch that's a bit different, there's an Irish guy called Cian Toomey. You've probably seen him about on Facebook, especially if you're in the UK. He does a video where it's all about his girlfriend, but it's role play. So he plays his girlfriend and himself, and they have like arguments and whatnot, but everything that he uses is legit. Like, if you've got a girlfriend that you've been with for a while and you watch one of his videos, you can instantly relate to almost every one of his videos, and it is comical. So yeah, you need to check him out. If you're interested in tattoos, learning the art of tattooing, how to set up your machines, how to do fine line drawing, how to practice your colouring and your shading, and what needles to use, whether it be round liners, mag shaders, what all the numbers mean. So for instance, like a 7 round liner, what does that mean and whatnot, you need to check out Johnny Galt. He's a US tattooist and tattoo machine builder. Coil machines I'm not talking your direct machines. Check out Johnny Galt. He's real down to earth, will teach you absolutely anything, and he teaches it in a real layman term kind of way, not something that's going to be majorly complicated so that you've got to wrap your head around. You need to check him out. Back to the fish once again, we've got my guy Steve 12,000. He's actually a friend of mine, Stephen Chester. You've probably heard me talking about him a fair bit. And one of my most recent videos about the Capella Arnoldi, that video was supplied to me by Stephen Chester. He's probably he is the best breeder that I personally know. The guy will literally create a porno setup for fish. The guy can't not breed a fish, whether it be a small cardinal tetra right up to large discus. The guy will breed it. He's an absolute pleasure to know. He's an absolute pleasure to speak to. The work that he's put in at Chester Zoo, the aquariums, is just impeccable, and been my inspiration for fish keeping for the last 4 or 5 years. And I've also had the pleasure of working with him in the Blue Planet Aquarium. That was a dream. So Steve 12,000, he doesn't really upload to YouTube anymore, but he does have a decent backlog of videos for you to go and look at. So yeah, don't miss that guy. Psychedelic Babe, what's up, my fellow Scouse friend? It's been a while since I spoke to you. You've been a bit quiet. Well, then again, so have I. But yeah, Psychedelic Babe. She's got it all. Marine, Malawi's, tropical, ponds. She uploads videos quite frequently. So if you don't know who she is, definitely worth checking out. I'm missing quite a lot off the list now. Ted Judy, I love his channel. It's an absolute shame he's had to give up his warehouse, but things happen, unfortunately. But still a very worthy channel. Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. She's an absolute darling to watch. Malawi is mostly. And she just, you know, picks up the camera and shoots videos while she's learning, which is great for those of you who want to learn. You can go ahead and learn with Deb Tim. Great channel, very nice lady to speak to. Got my vote, yo. Aquarium Co-Op, you probably all know who that guy is. Great channel. Some of his videos are far too long for me to sit and watch. He's got videos there lasting longer than an hour. I just personally don't have the time for that anymore, unfortunately. So if you're already not a fan of his, make sure you become a fan before the end of this video. I'll do one more. Tyler Mays. He's a newish YouTuber. He's not really that big. He started off by uploading short 1 to 4 minute videos on Facebook. If you like angelfish, Tyler Mays is the channel you need to see. He's got a pretty decent sized fish room that's stocked from floor to ceiling in angelfish, and he is a breeder. And some of the most impressive angelfish I've ever seen have come out of his fish room. He's well worth the watch. That's it, I'll leave it there. As always, stay sexy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, it's always much appreciated. And I'll see you in another video very soon.